Welcome back to the Burger Podcast, everybody. I'm Caleb Weiniger.
Justin Burkett.
And alongside us, t-shirt designer, producer, everything. You know who he is.
DK, what's up, guys?
Yeah, welcome back. While you're listening to this, there's only 2 days left to order t-shirts. 2 days.
2 days. Count.
It is,
1, 2.
Yeah, it is on Sunday.
April 30th.
April 30th.
April 30th.
At 11:59 p.m. Submit to at the Burger Podcast at gmail.com, and then have your shirt sizes, which one you want, and also your address. 2 days left. 48
2
hours.
days.
2 days left. We'll work out
Get in
payment
there
privately. It's there's no PayPal or anything. We can't afford to fill a bank account with a bunch of money just to have it separate PayPal. So reach out to us. We'll figure it out together. We are a team here in the Burger Podcast.
That's right.
Big facts. But with that being said, this is the last episode of the month. Was hoping it'd be a birthday month for me, but so far, well, it just hasn't been. Let's put it that way. It just has not been.
That's a good point. I forgot about that. Wasn't even thinking about that. Now I feel bad for this beatdown.
That's fine.
Because you know what I was thinking is like, clearly, if the listeners aren't aware, you sound a little bit under the weather.
Correct.
And
yes.
I'm sitting here thinking like, a good friend brings like a can of soup, like when you're sick or whatever, help the steam or whatever. And it's like, all I got is a can of whoop ass and I'm opening it.
What?
It's coming. Yeah.
What?
Let's go.
Yeah, dude, I'm not feeling so great, not so hot, but that's okay. By the time you're listening to this, I'm definitely feeling better. Currently live on air, not so live for you guys, but I have 5 minutes left to see if I have the vid. So
the high five. Ugh.
Let's hope I don't. But I stopped being able to smell anything a few hours ago. I was fine, most of the weekend. But we'll see. Maybe I'm just stuffed up and I'm being paranoid. But better safe than sorry, people. If you're questioning it, go get tested. Even though at-home test, do whatever you got to do. Don't be spreading
Not
that
just
shit.
for COVID, that goes for other things too.
Yes. Big facts.
Wink,
Big
wink.
facts. Yeah.
And I think Justin has a COVID present for you, or a pre-COVID present.
A COVID.
yeah?
Oh yeah, challenge. That's
Wow.
right.
No, we may have gotten sidetracked at the end of last week's episode and forgot to give Caleb his challenge for losing last week. So Justin, take it away.
So Caleb, for losing last week, we were talking about this at some point in the episode. Broccoli came up, and I don't exactly remember how because I black out in these episodes and just have no recollection of anything.
Same.
So I wrote it down in my phone, then we started talking, and I totally forgot. So I'm just thinking you have to have like a burger with broccoli kind of all over. It can be frozen broccoli, steamed, grilled, raw. Like give at least two different types. So like some raw and some steamed or whatever. But some broccoli just piled
puree
on the burger.
on top.
Ooh.
Be kind of fire.
Come on, Taryn. What are you doing over here?
Come on, that'd be
sounds
fire.
disgusting.
Actually, I love broccoli. I eat it like every other day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind broccoli, but broccoli puree, I might stick away from.
On a burger, like
Come on, it'd be good. It's like chimichurri.
Yeah, true.
definitely with just 13 times less flavor. And oh man, I love chimichurri though.
It's so good with steak. Oh, so good.
From Fogo. Sign me up.
But yeah, anyways, I don't think this episode is unreachable. I have to have a crazy episode,
Dude, it's a close game.
I'm
just hoping
I basically have to
under
be
the
perfect.
weather's.
Yeah, I don't know though. I don't know if I'll be able to think straight, but I'm gonna damn sure try. I'm sure it'll help if I get a negative COVID test. If I get a positive one, then my head might be spinning.
That's the vibe shift there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, if you're want anything, you're a good trier.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Gave him my all. Damn it.
So what do you? What's your COVID smoothie? What are you drinking?
I am drinking. Brought it back from last week. Still really pumped about it. I can't really taste it a whole lot, which sucks. But Zombie Ice by 3 Floyds.
Oh right.
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back. So sticking with it. 8.5%. It's kind of a strong one, and I'm hoping it pushes me through this episode for sure.
Yeah, I think I went with two lighter beers. So Marble again is the local Albuquerque brewery. Marble Cerveza is what I'm going with.
That's what I said.
5%. And then I'm going with Santa Fe Brewing, another local. This is a social hour, which is a hazy wit style brew with tropical fruit. And this is 7%, so that's a little bit heavier. But yeah,
TK, what you rocking?
Well, see, I've overpoured myself a gin and tonic. So right here is mostly gin, and I'm slowly fixing it with the bottle of seltzer that I neglected to put in the glass.
I wish the
Yep.
people could have heard you explain it earlier because it was.
Yeah, we won't talk about how I tried to
Yeah.
explain it earlier.
That was
I am
funny.
no scientist.
All right. Well, I think we do have a community kickoff question. So
It's
what better way
about
to-
time,
Yeah.
Patties.
Yeah, we got one. I had to
Shoot.
source one from inside. It's coming from inside the house.
Mhm.
My lovely fiance, Megan Rodewald, wants to know what cute and small animal has the densest fur of any animal on Earth with an estimated 1 million hairs per square inch.
Corgi.
Uh,
Cute and small.
I don't think that it's a corgi.
Densest fur of cute and small.
I'm not going to
So-
lie. I can't weigh in here. I know the answer.
Oh, darn.
did you know it before this? Because
I
of her?
didn't know it before this. I knew it because she couldn't resist telling me the answer.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Cute and small. Squirrel, rabbit.
Rabbit's not a bad guess. I don't know why, but my head went to like a baby panda, but obviously I think it has to stay small.
Like a koala bear. They're not really small though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of just like tiny little animals that are furry as shit. Is it
How
like
much-
there's little mini dogs, right?
Yeah, like a teacup. That's what I was thinking. Or like a toy, whatever the hell they're called.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys a hint. It's not a dog or a cat. You're going to go something a little different.
Okay. Then
I'm thinking like aren't there like well it's not a cat like you said, but I know there's like small cats that live in the animal kingdom that are furry.
yeah, but like you said, not a cat. So let's
Yeah.
It's not a cat.
Squirrel, piglet, cute and small, but then they're clear though. You can like fucking see through them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Koala bear, sloths aren't really small.
Squirrels are considered cute and small, and it would make sense with their tail. Their tail is bushy as fuck.
Yeah, raccoon, trash panda.
Uh,
You did say panda.
What about like a
duck?
hamster?
Ooh, a gerbil. Yeah,
Gerbil. Yeah, I'm
that's a
trying to
good
think,
one.
'cause
That's
they're
cute and
furry
small.
little. They're furry little fuckers.
I don't know. Is there a
What
difference
about-
between a hamster and a gerbil? Or are they the same thing?
I don't know. Caterpillar maybe.
Caterpillar. That's two. I think
Yeah.
I like gerbil / hamster if they count as the same thing.
Yeah, I can't
That
really
was a
think
good
of
one.
anything else that's. I mean, a squirrel is just basically a bigger version of that.
Yeah,
So, what do you think? You want to go with it? Hamster?
I like it. I think that's a good one.
All right, yeah, we'll lock it in. Little hamster guy. They got tons of fur.
Answer. Final answer.
Oh, we said
I
it, didn't we?
I hate to do it to you like that. It's actually a water mammal. Can you think of a water mammal?
What? A seal?
One of the cutest marine mammals.
Sea lion?
Seal. They're water dogs.
Otter.
You're getting closer. It's an otter. Sea
Ah,
otter.
Otters are fucking adorable.
The
Oh my
otter.
God.
The lovable
Dang.
sea otter.
would you consider them small though?
No, that's too big for me.
I mean, they're
Yeah.
pretty small. They're smaller than a corgi.
True.
I
yeah.
would be willing to bet that sea otters are dense. Boy, I bet they weigh more than a corgi.
It's because of all the fur.
Yeah, that's true. Comes all
Full circle.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right back around.
Positive or negative?
Yeah, let's check it.
Uh-oh. Live on air. The first
How'd
ever
we
live
do?
on air.
I have to double check the results. But
Ooh.
at first glance, I think it's negative.
Did you
That's
do the
good.
rectal test too?
Yeah, I did. That's actually what this one is.
Nice.
Let's see. If you see only one line where it says control, this means COVID-19 was not detected. Only one line.
Oh, let's go.
It is like a faint one line though, but it doesn't say
Oh,
anything
read
about
the
that.
disclaimer because it says if there's a on the one that I took, if there's even the faintest second line, that's positive COVID.
You're
Wait.
pregnant, sir.
Check for invalid. See, please contact blue control line only.
All right, while he reads the directions,
Yeah.
welcome to the Burger Podcast. This is how we do things around here. This is a trivia game, nice and casual. We drink along. Caleb and Justin pit themselves against each other over 10 questions of trivia over the course of 5 rounds. They have 3 lifelines to work with, a phone a friend, a steal, and a reroll. The only catch is they can only use 1 lifeline per round. Round 5 is worth double points, and there is a running total score. Justin is currently in the lead at 12 points to 9 points. Caleb's going to have to make a comeback this week, and all of our categories for each question is decided by the random wheel. Sometimes it's not so random. It also sometimes does not work. So bear with
Barely
us.
a fucking wheel and
It
random.
does its best. All right, Caleb. What are you thinking?
Upon further review.
It doesn't really say. Basically that it's a poor test. So repeat the test in 24 hours.
All right.
Negative to me.
Yeah, I know, but it's coming with just the one line, which is what you want. But it's like a little faint on the left-hand side, and everything online.
Compare it. Was there another test in there? Compare it to the other test.
I would have to open it up and make sure I don't get it German.
Do it on air.
All right, fair enough.
I'm probably not gonna take another one now. I'll probably sleep on it and take one in the morning. Because if it's negative now, I don't want it to, or if it's false now, whatever. Yeah, we're just gonna take it again in the morning. So right now, I don't know if I have COVID, but I'll tell you what, I'll sleep a lot better.
Stay tuned
if I
for next
win this
episode.
month going into bedtime.
All right. Well, after last week, Justin, you went first, so Caleb leads off this episode. You got anything to say before your first spin?
No, down 3. This is gonna be tough. Last month I was in the same position and I got close to making it a game, and then the last point double swing points. So we're just gonna try to avoid that last round being my Achilles heel. Pumped to get into it.
Here we go.
No history.
Boy,
That's
it's
all I can hope
laggier
for.
than last week.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
No.
Let's see if I can fix it.
Whoa.
Gonna
I keep
sneak
getting
into
the
art and
2
leisure.
Art
Two
and
worst ones.
monsieur.
I need a solid. I'm gonna re-roll first round. First pop off.
Got it.
I don't want arts and leisure,
Before I get
and
a
I don't
chance
want
to
history.
fix it.
Yeah, there we go. It's not so laggy.
Dang, that's tough.
That's fine. Whatever.
It's
I'll
better.
take-
It is better. Yeah.
Geography.
But man, this wheel has not been so nice to me recently. A lot of arts and leisures, geography, and histories. But whatever, I'll take it.
All right, Caleb, your geography question. How many major islands make up Hawaii?
Oh God. My first thought was there's 3 major islands. Because I know there's a lot of small ones, and the fact they're pointing out major islands. I don't know this off the top of my head though. Never been. Want to go?
Oh, it'd be so cool.
Yeah,
I'd like to go.
yeah, same. It's been like a dream of mine. It's definitely.
My mother-in-law is currently there. By the time
no.
anybody hears this, she'll be back. But I am jealous. She was
She'll
showing us
be
pictures
back.
from the beach of the Black Sands beach. This
Yeah.
is so volcanically active. It's wild, dude.
It's just I don't know what they consider major, but I thought there was 3 major ones and a bunch of small ones. 4 sticking out to me too, but I gotta go with my gut and say 3. I'll lock it in. Final answer.
Locking it in. All right. 3, you said?
Mm-hmm.
How many major islands make up Hawaii? Caleb says 3 major islands make up Hawaii.
Oh, the
It's
suspense.
wrong.
Still
It's
doesn't
wrong.
work. Come on, man.
Oh,
Give me a break.
oh,
Here we go. Where you're gonna have to wait. Just keep waiting.
oh.
Just like the
The
COVID test, we're
suspense.
gonna have to wait.
It's
I
wrong.
think I know the answer. If this isn't right, if this is right, this blew my mind. Okay.
Here we go. Finally got there. Sorry about
We
that.
made it. I think I know the answer. Shout out Max Holloway. He actually just won this past weekend. I think I know it because he says shout out 10th Island whenever he fights in Vancouver, I think, in Canada or in Toronto. I think Toronto he calls the 10th Island, and that's because Vegas is the 9th island. So I think there's 8 islands.
Are they all major? That's where was
I don't
questioning
know
it.
if I don't know. I think it's like the 8 islands of Hawaii, and then maybe there's those little ones or whatever. But the fact that you're like bringing it up like that makes me wonder. I know it's 9th island, 10th island is. I think he considers Vegas 9, Toronto is 10, but I couldn't name them all. All I know is like Hawaii, Maui, Kauai, and Mekaleka High. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal. I might as well because I always fuck these up anyways. I'm gonna say 8 islands for my steal.
All right, locking it in.
Yeah, I
The
think
major
so.
islands of Hawaii. How many are there? Justin says 8.
Oh,
Sorry, I
let's
fat fingered the
go.
buzzer there.
Yeah, no way I would have gotten that. I would.
8.
Shout out Max Holloway, baby.
I thought there was
The
only
best
a
is
couple
blessed.
major islands, like where people like actually live, but
Yes,
So
heck
the 8
yes.
major islands. Let's see if it'll pull them up from PBS.
Literally, the
Uh,
UFC taught me this.
Molokai,
Oh, okay.
Mekaleka.
Oh,
That's the Mekaleka
Oahu.
High.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Lanai. Right. I know Lanai. Kaula. I don't know that one.
Kahulawe, Kauai,
Yeah.
Lanai, Maui, Molokai, Nihao. That doesn't seem right.
Ni hao. That sounds
Oahu.
Japanese.
It
Yeah.
does sound doesn't seem right.
Let's
Anyway,
go, Max
Don't take my
Holloway,
word for
baby.
it. Nicely done.
Blessed
Damn.
Express comes
Not-
through with
Putting
the
not
an
the way to
steal.
exclamation
start.
point on his month here, trying to close it out.
I finally did a steal too, where I was like, I think I know it. Let me
I used
fucking
my
see.
reroll that went into your steal. That's about as bad as it gets.
Yeah, that's a pretty unfortunate turn of events there.
Yikes.
All right, well, that rolls us into the second half. Justin, here's your spin.
Dang. 2 lifelines, and we're only on the second question. Dude, and you're gonna fucking steal this one. Watch it. Oh, you can't.
You keep getting
can't.
you keep getting sports one and getting them right though. So
I'm on my own though. I can't call anybody.
All right, well, keep in mind that it is leisure,
Ah,
sports and leisure.
50-50, man.
Right. Sorry, it's not technical difficulties. This is producer difficulties.
Too much tonic or gin in the
Gin
and tonic.
Gin difficulties.
He's got a gang of Tangeray over there. Some bubonic chronic.
It didn't copy over my multiple choice formatting for whatever reason. So
Oh boy,
give me a
multiple
second while I
choice.
fix it.
multiple choice too.
Yeah, this Cerveza is not very heavy. I'm already fucking done with it.
Cervezas are light, dude. They're good.
Yeah.
It's like a
Hell yeah, they
Corona
are.
or Dos Equis.
Dos Equis. All right, Justin, your sports and leisure question. Which fruit does not appear in the center of any level of the original Pac-Man arcade? Is
What
it
a
a
great
strawberry,
question.
a banana, an apple, or a melon?
This is a great question for sports and leisure. Like, I don't know the answer, but I'm not mad at this question. Oh, not mad at this question at all. I'm honestly not a very big Pac-Man guy or Mrs. Pac-Man, like either one.
I mean, truth be told, it's a little before our time.
Yeah, it's just like we were past that. But even like when we used to always go to the arcades, and this is like what my dad and brother would play. This
I
and
mean,
Galaga.
I played the fuck out of some Pac-Man. Don't let me steer
Yeah.
you wrong, but
I'm pretty confident there's a strawberry. I'm pretty confident in most of them, but banana is what kind of I don't know. I can't think of just a banana. There's usually like 2 bananas or 2 cherries, but I think I'm gonna go with banana because that one stands out to me as odd. I can't think of a banana in anything besides fucking Mario or those little candies that we used to have that were like the banana and whatever else they had. I'm gonna go with banana. Final
Runts.
answer.
Are the name of
Run.
the candy.
Yes, there you go. Good pool.
dude, runts. I remember those. Banana. Final answer. All right, you got it. Sports and leisure was the category. Which fruit does not appear in the center of any level of the original Pac-Man arcade? Was your options were a strawberry, banana, apple, or melon? And Justin says it's a banana. Is that the correct answer?
Ooh.
You got it. Nicely done.
Yeah, you got it. You said that already. It's scary.
Man, this is not looking so good for me, dude. Fucking
All right.
yikes.
Yeah, that is rough. That's about as bad as it could have went for you.
Yep.
There's a
All right, here
cherry
we
in
go.
Pac-Man too, right?
Here, yeah, let's not wait
Yeah.
around. Here's your spin.
Okay.
Here comes
All right.
history. I just know it, dude. I'm gonna get all terrible ass categories. Yeah.
I already used my steel.
Not a
Science
big
and
fan
nature.
of this one.
All right, Caleb. Here's your science and nature question. Lemurs are native to only one country on Earth. Name it.
This makes
It's
me
more
think
of
of
a
this
command.
show. What was the show? Zaboomafoo? Zoomafoo or something like that?
Yeah,
with the lemur.
Zaboomafoo.
And I want to say Australia, but part of me also wants to say New Zealand. I don't know why. But I feel like I remember.
Dude, lemurs are fucking cool looking.
Yeah, they are. I don't know this. And it's like I don't really remember Zaboomafoo that much, but I feel like the guy was Australian. It's like, was it set in Australia or was it just the cool thing to be because Steve Irwin was like,
Right.
Steve Irwin was cool. He was cool.
Yeah.
That guy defined
Fucking
cool.
That fucking stingray, man.
Yeah. Do you know this one, Justin?
No, I have no
Okay.
idea.
I feel like
lemurs are the ones with they're the big ass eyes, right?
yeah, they swing from trees.
Yeah,
and
okay.
Shit. No,
I
they got long
have-
ass arms.
I don't know.
Yeah, I really want to say Australia. I don't know why I want to say that, but if it's New Zealand, I'm gonna kick myself in the fucking foot. In the ass with my foot.
In the foot.
Yeah.
In your own ass.
I'll do Australia. I'll lock it in. I don't know if that's right, but
All right, you locked it in. Sorry, I
Yeah.
won't say you got it again.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
really trying.
yeah. I
I'm
saw
just
that.
trying
I
to
saw it
serve.
happen.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm whatever. The category was science and nature. Lemurs are native to only one country on Earth. Name it. Caleb says it's Australia where they reside.
Dude, I don't.
Man.
The reason I reacted the way I did when he read the question is the only thing that I know lemurs in is Madagascar, the movie.
Oh, yeah.
So that's my only. That would have been
Man.
my only guess. I can't steal obviously,
You
but I
can't
would have said
steal,
yeah.
but
It's right. Yeah.
I like
Dude,
to move it, move it. You like
Dude,
to
I
cool.
totally.
move it.
I'm glad I can remember
Maurice.
Zaboomafoo, but not fucking Madagascar.
Yeah, dude, I was
That's-
like, when I was like, wait, are they actually from there? Or did they just put them like? They just appropriate lemurs in this movie?
That was one of those that felt like it was a trap. Like
Yeah,
it's not Madagascar, but
yeah,
psych, it is.
right. Dude, I'm 3 for 3.
Terrible right now.
You're out here, and then let's just keep it. Let's keep it going. Here's your
We
spin.
are on a streak right now.
Man, this is
Excuse me.
going so poorly.
Excuse me again. Uh-oh. Another one. Another one.
Another one. Science and nature.
Boomafoo. I don't even know what that is.
It's like a kid show. I think they used to do like check out this animal. Like it was like one.
It
of
was
those.
like a really small children's show. It was like animal fact based.
Maybe it took place in Madagascar, and I just didn't remember.
Hey.
I don't know. Here, we can look it up before the question if you want.
Because their mascot was a lemur.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I remember that. It was like his right hand guy, his right hand buddy. It was a lemur.
Zaboomafoo. 95% liked, 7.6 out of 10. On PBS, of course. Pull up some images and see.
Or maybe that's not
There
a
it was.
lemur.
That is not what I thought a lemur looked like.
Yeah,
Definitely is a lemur.
That-
Jovian,
Really?
dead at 20 years old. Co-stars remember him as gentle.
I
Wait, is
thought
that a
lemurs
lemur?
had, like
That's gotta be,
huge,
right?
huge
lemur.
eyes. Google lemur real quick. I don't think it is. I'm calling bullshit on
It's a lemur,
Zaboomafoo.
dude.
I guess our eyes
Must have
aren't
been
as
a
big as I
different.
thought
It's
they
like
were.
a round-faced lemur or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
one.
was thinking
Yeah.
of these guys. These like
Lemurs of Madagascar, right there.
Wait, can we see if the show took place in Madagascar, or is this just one of those situations where it took place in like Chicago warehouse, and this poor lemur was like just trapped up?
Well, probably.
It might not say anywhere. Canada.
Yeah, I don't know.
US?
Country of origin: Canada, U.S. Yeah, so
poor lemur.
I mean, if it was on PBS, it was in the States somewhere.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
I mean, I'd be surprised to see them on location in 1995. That was before like animal rights were very important.
Small and
all
cute
right.
lemurs.
Right.
Interesting fact.
But they don't have as much fur as an otter, sea otter, to be precise. All right, Justin, your sports and leisure question.
Wait, are otters in the sea?
Sometimes.
I thought
there's
otters
river
were like-
otters also.
Yeah. I thought they were just river.
Sharing their name with a household cleaning tool. What is the more common name of the world's most simple animals from the phylum Porifera?
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Sponge. I'm gonna go with SpongeBob. Final answer, sponge.
Sponge, final answer. Well, I won't read it again. Is Justin correct?
Yeah.
Psych ShamWow. Yes,
Jesus.
baby.
You got it.
You can't miss this episode.
My categories.
That was a good
go.
one. Fuck.
Let's go.
Nicely done. You're just crushing.
Let's go. I am on one. This can of whoop ass is like, oh, it's potent. Feels good.
Jeez. All right, Caleb. We're gonna just shimmy on past that one. Here's your spin. I don't know if this helps you or not, but we're gonna pretend like it does. Here's your spin.
He's gonna stop it on sports and leisure.
Oh Lord.
General.
Yeah, I think I'm mathematically eliminated now.
I think so too, but I'm not gonna do the math to find out. We're just gonna pretend like you're in it still.
You got a minute to win it. Every second
Yikes,
counts.
dude.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah. I don't think I won a single episode this whole month.
Yeah, I think I swept you.
You've been
Yeah.
down and out on a 1 point loss all month long. All right, here's your general question. Apple released its first version of which electronic device in 2001?
Another good question, but not like as easy as I feel like it. I don't know.
Yeah. Man, 2001.
No, he's not eliminated yet. He still has a chance. He's just got to
Is
run
it?
the table.
And you have to get nothing, and he has to steal from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2001.
Good year. First grade, baby.
Yeah. I think it's too late to be. It's definitely too late to be a computer. My initial thought was the iPod, which now, I mean, iPods are synonymous with iPhones.
Extinct.
They're kind of two in the same.
I
But
used to have that
2001.
I still have an iPod.
on a 20 gig iPod Classic. Oof.
Yeah, 2001. I was like 7 or 8 years old.
I only ever
I
had an
definitely-
iPod Classic. Never had
Yeah.
any of the other ones.
I definitely didn't have an iPod, but my sister did, and I can't remember what age she was. She might have been in high school, which would make me think iPod is not correct. But
Wait, we weren't friends when somebody stole an iPod Mini out of my locker in high school?
Dang.
speaking of that, Taryn, it's about time I told you.
Oh, $400 iPod got
No.
stole out of my locker.
Shit.
Things in that high school went missing all the time. I had this like brand new Carhartt that got stolen at a
Oh,
basketball game.
Dude.
if that doesn't say Indiana, I had a
Yeah.
brand new Carhartt.
I'm gonna assume this is like iPod, like the OG iPod. I don't know if it's the iPhone. I'm gonna say iPod. Yeah, final answer. Locking it in. MP3 device, whatever you're
Yeah,
looking for.
I think you're right. iPhone was 2006 or 7 or 8.
All right, so Apple released its first version of which electronic device in 2001? Caleb says it's the iPod.
Or MacBook.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
Ooh,
iPod,
nicely
finally.
done.
I'm on the board.
got
No
it.
goose eggs.
It's the iPod.
Play some Brick Break on the original iPod. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Well, the original iPod probably didn't have like a scroll thing.
It had the scroll wheel. I used to
Yeah,
have
and it was,
Tetris
like,
on my
touch.
iPod Mini, and it was the scroll wheel controls for Tetris. Could you imagine how bad it was?
Oh god.
But I think Just is
awesome.
right. On the original one, I don't think it was like
It's
a
just
scroll.
buttons.
It was just
Yeah.
buttons like up, down, side to side.
Probably was.
on the original, like because they
Yeah.
re-released the iPod Classic or whatever. Well, it was
Dude,
called
I had
the
an iPod
Classic.
Video
Yeah.
in quotes, which looked like the iPod Classic, but it had all the function.
Yeah.
Shout out Tim Jacobs in 6th grade. We were in detention because
Oh, yeah,
we
here it
cheated.
is.
We cheated on a Spanish test, and we just had to do our homework in detention, and then we could just kind of fuck around. He had an iPod
Look at this
Video.
thing.
Oh my god, it's a brick.
It
But
was.
anyway.
There was no, well, the scroll wheel was
That's what I
there.
had.
Was it
I had the one-
functional?
Well,
Like
look,
in the
there's a
middle.
game over there on the original iPod with a person like using the pad.
Huh.
That one right there. So,
There's
well,
a
no,
calendar.
he's hitting next, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know if it was. I don't think it had the wheel.
Dude,
I don't
those
see,
the
and I
iPod
had
Classics
Gen
still sell
3
for
there.
crazy money.
The
Yeah,
mini
I
one,
had-
the pinkish one. That's what my first iPod was. That thing.
I had the one right in the middle, the silver. That's what I had.
Damn, someone
Yeah.
swooped that from UT? That's crazy.
Dude, yeah, straight
Bastards.
up out of my locker. Gone
Dang.
forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Rip.
All right, well, enough about me getting stolen from.
He's on the board.
Caleb is on the board. We're
on the
working
board.
here, people. All right, Justin, that brings us
He
to
needed
your
it.
spin.
You definitely needed it.
I need you to flatline, but you're on an absolute heater. You would have got that one right, too.
Yeah, I would have said
What's gonna
iPod.
stick in sports and leisure?
All right. This has been a categories are definitely in my favor right now.
It seems to be working for you, doesn't it?
But my last sports was leisure, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, I already see. This is why I don't remember broccoli. I already forgot what
Yeah.
I've answered.
All right, Justin, your sports and leisure question. Who became only the fourth player in MLB history to reach 600 home runs in August of 2002?
This is a layup. Basically, put it on a tee, and you could fucking get this right.
My
you can hit
gut,
home runs like this.
My
person?
gut says Barry Bonds, the Roid King. So it's like, for me, it's Barry Bonds. And I don't know who has how many home runs, but Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, and this is too early for A-Rod to hit up there, but those would be like my three. I think Barry Bonds is the one I gotta go with. Excuse me, because he played back in the day. Barry Bonds is gonna be my guess because yeah, I'm gonna say Barry Bonds. Final answer. I don't know who else it would be for me. I don't know baseball that well.
All right. Who was the fourth player in MLB history to hit 600 home runs? Justin says. So it was Barry Bonds.
Let's go.
It was
Barry Bonds. Go. I got to see him play once.
Layup.
We went to we visited California once for a marathon that my uncle and grandfather did, and we got to go to a Giants game, and that was pretty cool. But yeah, shout out. Cool. Did
he park one out into the water there?
Out into the water? No, but it was cool to see people in the water.
Dude, there are people in canoes, hundreds of them. Yeah. Canoes everywhere.
Is he allowed in the Hall of Fame or no?
I don't think he'll ever get put in, unfortunately.
Because of Roy.
There's this weird line because Pete Rose can't get in for gambling.
Right.
But other players have gotten in even with like PED stuff. But like Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, these guys that were like the super high profile guys, they're getting snubbed. So it's this weird thing. There was a study in 2003, I think, where they told all the players, we're just doing this drug test to find out. Like, it's not going to come back on you. Nobody's getting suspended or fined or released from the league. We just want to know. And it was like 90% of players in 2003 were on roids.
Yeah.
It's an unreal stat. And then if you talk to the players, it's about 50-50 on who owns up to it and who doesn't.
Yeah.
But the guys that are like the big guys, the big boy guys, McGwire and like Sosa and Rafael Palmeiro, these big boys that were like powerhouse hitters, they all deny the fuck out of it. They all denied the fuck out of it. They're
like Lance Armstrong in it. But that's the thing. It's like with Lance Armstrong too. It's like, sure, take away his EPO, and it's like they have to give it to like the 16th place guy or whatever that was clean, and it's like, okay,
right,
he wasn't gonna win anyways. Like, these people are still elite. It doesn't just make you able to hit a ball. Like,
no, it makes you.
Don't they say hitting a baseball is the hardest?
Farther,
yeah, but isn't hitting a baseball considered like the hardest thing in sports?
It's like number 2. Number 1's hitting a golf ball perfectly off a tee. But
yeah, they say it's statistically one of the hardest things to do in sports.
Yeah, because it's a game of failure. Like, you bat 300 and you're a fucking one of the best ever.
Yes, but roids does put you on a different playing field. Like, just to put an example, like the Big Hurt Frank Thomas had an incredible career, but it was around the same time as Barry Bonds. He was a little bit later, but his career's kind of gotten overshadowed because of Barry Bonds and like what he was doing. And like the dude was just straight cheating. Like, I feel like if it comes down to like CrossFit, like if there's someone using PEDs there, like it does give you a leg up. And in my opinion, if you do it, this is just my opinion, if you cheat at the sport, fuck you. You don't deserve shit. I don't care if you were elite or not. If you were that elite, you wouldn't have needed it to fucking be the best ever. So,
and then seeing the before and afters of Barry Bonds too, like,
he was like a stud.
He's
also been a Hall of Famer.
Right. He was a stud, and then he did him, and he was just like, then he was as big as Frank Thomas. Like,
Yeah.
I was actually listening to Santino once, and he was a White Sox because Frank Thomas was on the White Sox, right?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Santino was a White Sox fan growing up, and he said he saw Frank Thomas, and he was like, that was the first person I ever saw that was like, oh, humans can be this big. Like he was otherworldly how big of a man he was.
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
like,
You saw him
dude.
on the golf course or something?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Shout out to
Whiskey
Santino,
Ginger.
Whiskey
Yeah.
Ginger. If you're not a podcast fan, go check that out. It's
Yeah.
fun as
Shout
shit.
out Paul. Actually, my buddy Paul, I was just talking to him earlier. He went to go see in Detroit Bobby Lee and Santino stand up last night.
Yeah, I just saw that. It was
best
last
bad
night,
friend.
or
Oh,
a week and
that's
a half
so
ago.
good.
If you're watching this now,
Yeah. The
but
shit
yeah,
Bobby Lee was doing, I guess, was fucking hilarious. He was getting butt ass naked. Like,
yeah, he's a
yeah.
savage. I think he's one of the most underrated. Bobby Lee is just.
Oh yeah, he's great.
He's one of those
Just
guys
a
that
wild
anything
man.
he does is funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go. I am on it right now. I'm
Yeah,
feeling
you
it.
are.
that
It's
sealed it
unreachable.
right there.
Yeah,
So
it's
you're getting that.
unreachable.
But
Yeah.
for funsies, Caleb, here's your spin.
I'm not going down without a fight. Damn it! Here comes
Take
my
some
history.
roids. It might help. Another general.
Can't complain about back-to-back general.
All right, Caleb, your general question.
I'm out here fighting for my life, man.
What dinosaur fossil was originally mistaken for a type of bison?
I openly admit my
You
whole
don't believe
life.
in dinosaurs, do you?
No, I do, but they've never interested me, like ever. Like the
What?
Jurassic Parks and everything. Like
What?
I was probably one of the few young boys in America that like wasn't hyped on dinosaurs. I was like, okay, cool, they're dead. Like, what am I?
You know what
supposed to do?
Caleb played with? Barbie
Barbies.
and American Girl dolls.
No, I didn't. I was outside playing sports until the streetlights came on, like a normal person.
No, you weren't. You're playing
man.
Call of Duty until your Xbox
I
said
wasn't-
it's at 4 a.m.
I wasn't playing Call of Duty though when kids are supposed to be.
Oh, you're
playing
right.
with
You're playing
dinosaurs.
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd
that's
be
more
playing
accurate.
Counter-Strike. Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
But
What
yeah,
normal kids do.
that was much more interesting to me than fucking dinosaurs. Like I never had little dinosaur figurines and shit.
Oh man, Jurassic Park was a game changer.
Honestly, I didn't like Jurassic Park either.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I don't know their fucking names. I would assume it's like the rhino looking dudes, like the big ass. I don't know what their fucking names are though. I might use my phone a friend here. Which one of my nerd friends liked dinosaurs? Wouldn't be surprised if Alex liked dinosaurs. I'm
Dude,
trying to
I
think
used
of.
to have Jurassic Park 3 on VHS. I got it for Christmas one year. And it's like one of those memories that I have that's going to last forever. I would just sit in my living room eating Chinese food, watching Jurassic Park 3 on rerun, like all the time. Loved it.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Alex. I don't know why, but I think he might know. I don't know shit about dinosaurs.
Tell Alex to email the
What's
Burger
up, baby
Podcast.
girl? Hey, when you were a kid, were you ever like fascinated by dinosaurs? Like, were you a big Jurassic Park guy?
No, not really.
Oh fuck! All right, me either. So okay, you were normal. That's good to know.
No, pretty much.
So you're on the
no.
podcast. The question is, what dinosaur fossil was originally mistaken for a type of bison?
What type of bison?
Yeah, I mean, like in general, I was thinking like T-Rex, but those motherfuckers are huge.
Yeah.
Maybe a raptor.
That's because all dinosaurs are pretty fucking big if you think about it. A bison. Maybe a stegosaurus because they have those things on their tails.
Does that thing look like a rhino?
A stegosaurus? I think so.
Like it has the big like thing behind its head. Like I don't even know how to describe it.
Oh man.
All I know is it's got tails that have a bunch of like horns on it, and I would think maybe they would mistake that for a bison.
Okay, what's it called? Stegosaurus?
Stegosaurus.
Yeah, we're going with it. Locking it in, baby.
All right, lock it in. Stegosaurus.
That's a good guess.
Which dinosaur fossil was originally mistaken as a type of bison? Caleb and Alex have decided it's a Stegosaurus.
Oh, it's wrong.
So,
damn.
Caleb, you were thinking Triceratops.
A T-Rex?
Doesn't you know?
No, I
All right, well, we got it
Stegosaurus.
wrong. Thank you, Alex.
I tried. My bad, buddy.
No, it's cool. I was gonna lose anyway, so I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, bye.
So Stegosaurus is what I thought Caleb was talking about originally. Then when he said the thing on its head, he meant Triceratops, which is the rhino. Like they have the fucking big horn and everything. That's what I would have. I was thinking those two. So if it's not Triceratops, I don't know what it would have been.
All right. Well, the correct answer is Triceratops.
Yeah, that's what I would have.
I mean, this is multiple weeks in a row where I've known the answer but don't know the fucking name of it.
Yeah,
That's
you had it.
tough. Yeah.
I think if you had pushed Alex a little bit more to like,
You might have talked him into it.
yeah, I think he might have been able to pull out Triceratops.
But you didn't have any, like you said, you have no context because you don't like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stegosaurus is the one that has like a bunch of blades on its spine, and then its tail has like big spines out on the side.
Are they the vegetarian ones? They eat veggies?
No,
Both
that's
are, I
the
believe.
that's the big long neck guy. And yeah, actually, you're right, TK. They probably are.
Yeah.
Most of them were scavengers. Also, raptors were not as big as they were in the movies. Raptors are actually
Are little tiny, they look like chickens.
yeah, they're little tiny guys that like they come in huge packs. So that was a
Here's your
Steven
Triceratops. This is what you were thinking of.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
These
thinking.
guys. So they kind of look like
Yeah.
a bison, right? They got the big rib cage, these
big old
quadruped.
hump. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're definitely bison-like. I would say more than other.
Then there's a Stegosaurus, which it totally makes sense why this would work. But look how tall the hind legs are. They just don't quite match
Yeah.
up.
Dude,
Anyway,
how crazy those
enough
things
of the
fucking roam the earth.
dinosaur.
How does that not like that blows my mind seeing those things? Like
Yeah.
that
It
was
is
a
fucking wild. Well, and then the craziest
Yeah.
thing to me is
Yeah.
I grew up like, of course, dinosaurs. They're big and scaly and they're huge, whatever the fuck. But the fact that they've come out and they're like, we think
They're birds.
dinosaurs were basically birds and they were
Yeah.
covered in feathers just
Feathers,
fucks
yeah.
me up.
Yeah.
Fucks me up. Could you imagine a giant chicken raptor coming at
Dude,
you?
I think they're
How
they're way
stupid
more
is it?
terrifying. I think they're way more terrifying as what they actually might have been, like birds with colorful feathers and like
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
fucking wild.
yeah.
But anyway, all right, we got to get rolling here. Justin,
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
Caleb left. He's pissed. Your
Yeah.
victory lap. Here's your spin.
Damn, Justin, you've known every single one this episode. I don't
Let's
think that's
get-
ever.
And
on one.
now it ends. Now it
And
ends.
here it ends.
No, I'm confident that because this is what I rerolled on. This is gonna be another layup. Bet. That's just the way my luck has been
No,
going with
there's
this
no way.
podcast.
This one. I'm done on this one.
All right, we'll
The
see.
streak comes to an end.
No
All right,
shot.
Justin, your art and leisure question. To which type of daily leisure activity does the term cruciverbalism come from?
Okay, so cruciferous is like leafy greens. But like cruciferous vegetables are like what I avoid because they have oxalates, which make me get kidney stones, which is not good.
Wait, is that
Um,
why you don't like broccoli? Full
no,
circle?
it's not a leafy green, but it's like kale and spinach and stuff like
I
that.
just didn't know if broccoli had the same
No.
cruciferous. What did you say?
Cruciferous, yeah. So I'm thinking excuse me, is that, but verbalism,
I kinda
daily.
I want the perfect game to keep going. So I feel like I don't know this, but I want to help you think your way through it. So the way
It's a
you
daily
just kinda-
leisure
yeah.
activity, though.
When I hear
Is
anything
it
to do with
like
greens,
planting,
gardening, it was
gardening? Yeah.
it was exactly what my mind went to when you said that.
Yeah, I just don't know what verbal is. Like, obviously, when you
It's
think
got to
of
be the
verbal,
act
it's
of doing
words.
something, right?
Ver in Spanish is to do, I think. Voy vas va. No, that means go. To go. Yeah, I think gardening's my only guess. Or is it like like
So
scavenging.
stop looking at my face.
Dude, like you're like, huh? I'll say, yeah, I'm gonna say gardening because I can't. I don't know. Use some of my Latin knowledge there.
Final
Gardening,
answer.
yeah. Final answer, lock it in.
All right. To which type of what was the category? Art and leisure was the category. To which type of daily leisure activity does the term cruciverbalism refer? Justin, and with Caleb's help, has said
He would have
gardening.
got there anyways. He was close. No
Ah,
way.
It's
That's
not
the way
gardening.
you explained it to me. Then you said foraging. That's also not a
That's-
bad.
that's yeah,
Verbalism is your clue.
right. So it's naming something like
Naming things on a
Is that-
cross
on a cross. Crosswords.
crossword
Oh.
puzzles.
Okay, so
Oh,
that was.
damn.
I honestly, I wasn't gonna say crossword, but I was also thinking cruise as like cross because that is another. Dang. Okay.
Damn, I feel like I hurt you there because you might have got there. eventually.
Yeah,
I
that's
would've-
a tough way to go out.
That's okay. I
on the
would have said
perfect game.
cross, but yeah, whatever. It's all right. I'm not mad at myself.
Damn, and you've said multiple times that you do the crosswords.
I do the NYT mini every
Yeah.
day.
You do? Do you really?
Oh, 100%.
I
Yep.
hate them.
I love it.
The clues
Dude,
are
I
so
love
vague.
words.
It's no fun.
I love word things. It's like I play Words with Friends every day. The New York Times. I play Wordle. That's like my 3 brain games. Then Sudoku.
I'm sending you a link. Uh, it's a Dragon Ball Z game.
Oh,
It will suck all of your time away.
I'm
You're
in.
welcome.
Sold.
All right, so going into round 5, it is Justin 4, Caleb 1. Justin has locked up the month, so we're just playing for funsies. Round 5 is worth double points, and Caleb has a steal left. Justin still has his phone a friend and a reroll if he chooses to use either. It will not matter because he's already locked it in, but we're going strong here on the
champ is
Burger
here.
Podcast. We're having fun.
The champ is here.
Oh, this wheel has just loved me recently. Fucking A, dude.
It's like high wound meat salt.
Geography for
But I
those of
did
you
get
not
too
watching.
general, so I can't really complain.
Man,
Yeah.
fucking crossword. I knew I should have said cross. Maybe if I had verbalized it, you could have helped me more.
Well, no, I feel like once you verbalize, I was like dead set on what you said already. Because you said multiple times, you're like, I don't really like, I'm not strong with Latin. Anytime it pops up, you know it. Like, you know what the word means. You've
You
never
have
been like,
Latin
I'm
vibes.
stumped. Yeah, I've
And
never been.
speaking of Latin vibes,
Oh,
by area, what is the smallest country in the world? This place is home to only about 500 people and the only ATM in the world with its instructions in Latin.
oh, this is easy. Cake.
What?
Cake.
I mean, I disagree.
If you don't get it and I say it, it's gonna be like fuck. It's like this doesn't count like as a country. Yeah. That's my hint.
I mean, I have no idea. I have no fucking clue.
Also, the clue for Latin is a big clue. Blues.
Yeah,
Clues.
I mean, I don't know shit about Latin. So, yeah,
dude,
I don't know.
The perfect game's still going. I mean, it could have been still going.
Could have been.
Yeah,
Dang.
I mean, I have
Unfortunate, it's a no-hitter.
No idea.
Oh, if I had stolen this one, sheesh.
Yeah, I have no idea.
They have their own soccer club.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm probably wrong because I don't know that.
They do.
I
They
think
have
I
their
know
own
this,
soccer
though.
club.
I'm pretty sure I know this, but the fact that they have their own soccer club, excuse me, that just threw
Kind of
me off.
surprising, right?
The only thing I can think of is it like Venice where they do like the gondola rides and low-key not that many people live there because it gets flooded all the time, but it's also not a country, so I have no idea. This is probably once I hear it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I've heard of it, but I would never know this. Not gonna keep wasting time. I have no idea. Maybe in South America somewhere. Because I know there's a place there that has a soccer team, which is the hint, and they play on
In South America?
Well, they play like on the water because they're so tiny, and like
Oh.
their actual field is like on the water. It's like a floating dock. It's kind of sick, but I can't remember where that place is. Couldn't tell you. I don't even have a good guess. We'll let Justin take that one. No
I mean,
stealing
based
by.
off TK's face, if you were right, I am way wrong. Like way wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Guadalajara. I don't know.
I'm just impressed with Caleb's knowledge there on soccer teams.
Yeah, they're legit a soccer team, and they've had a few people make it kind of big from there. But yeah, they play. There's a YouTube video I watched where people went and like there to visit and played on the soccer field, and I could not tell you for the life of me what the place was called. But
floating soccer field. We're about to look it up because I've never heard of it. Is that
Sounds dope.
your final answer?
yeah, Guadalajara, baby.
Sounds
I
like
know,
Right.
yeah.
FIFA Street
By
level or
area,
something.
what is the smallest country in the world? Home to only 500, about 500 people, and the only ATM in the world with instructions in Latin. Caleb says Guadalajara. I can't even say it out loud.
Okay.
Not
Checked.
Guadalajara.
So I think it's the Vatican City. It would be my guess because it's technically like it doesn't really count as yeah, okay.
It is. It's Vatican City, where the Pope lives.
I didn't know they had a soccer team.
They do. They have their own soccer club, and it is formed by police officers, guards,
okay.
firefighters, all
Um,
of the normal people.
That's
that you
what I was
would
saying.
have in a
Like it's
city, but
literally
it's this fucking big.
Yeah, like
500 people.
it's called Vatican City. Like it
It's
doesn't count.
dwindled, too.
You could have given me 100 guesses of what Vatican City was, and a country probably would have never came to mind. I
Yeah.
did not.
That's what I'm
know
It
that
is
saying.
an
country.
independent country because that's where the Pope lives.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
off by itself. So it's
interesting.
kind of a fuck you question, but
Yeah, that's a stupid one. So let's see this FIFA Street floating soccer level.
It's
Yeah,
not Vatican
definitely.
City, where they were at. I wish I could remember what
floating
YouTube.
soccer field.
Yeah,
The
dude.
floating soccer field in Thailand.
It might be Thailand. It might be.
How a group of Thai boys is what it says here. Let me pull up.
Oh
the-
yes, click on
tab.
that.
Built their
Oh.
built their own
Where-
soccer field. That doesn't seem right.
That's not it.
I wish I
My
could-
my knowledge of the Vatican is all from Assassin's Creed.
Same.
Oh, it is that. If you type it in on YouTube, you can see what field I'm talking about.
Really?
Yeah,
Foot-
I saw it from these YouTube videos I watch that all around.
Floating,
Floating
soccer,
soccer
field,
field,
Thailand.
On it, but that's what it looks like right there. The
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they have their own FC club. But that's where they play. And then they jump in and get the ball and it goes overboard and they get back up and start playing again. It's kind of lit.
That is kind of sick.
That's fucking
Yeah,
lit.
that's
It's really
the-
small, but I fucks with it.
Yeah, it's a floating
like a-
village. And yeah. And they have an FC team. They actually play.
Wow.
A couple of them have been who've played on that field have gone like big time.
Floating
I mean,
fish
if
farm.
I was playing on something like that, like a floating raft, of course I'm gonna get a little bit better than the average kid who just plays on land.
Wow.
Right? You would think. That's
Yeah,
wild,
I mean
dude.
that's a grind there.
See, I know that that's a thing, but I don't know that Vatican City is a country. So that
Yeah.
tells you everything you need to know
6 of
about
one,
me
half
and the Burger
dozen of the other.
Podcast.
That's tough. All right, one last question for the end of April. Justin, here's your spin.
Let's go. And this is going to be one that no one has any idea.
It's lagging real hard, but we ended
Whoa.
up on
Oh, I thought you were going
General.
sports. General.
General's fried chicken. It's
All right,
chicken.
Justin.
Hey.
I looked up the pronunciation, so don't question me when I
That's
say it out
not
loud.
a good
It
sign.
looks pretty weird when I say it out loud. Excuse me. What kind of weapon is a falchion?
Falchion is
No,
what
it's
I've
a
always.
falchion.
It's a sword. I know this 100%. I watch Man at Arms and fucking Forged in Fire too much. It's a
I
dope
love
ass.
Forged in Fire.
Yeah, it's a dope ass sword. I hope that's all I need because
Dagger.
it's a sword. Yeah, locking it in. Final answer.
Final
End
answer.
it with a
What type of
bang.
weapon is a falchion? It's a falchion. I looked it up.
All right, I say falchion, but hey, you looked it up.
You're American.
Is it a sword?
Is it?
Yee.
It is. It's a sword.
Man, dude.
Let's go.
A sword.
Wow.
Run the table.
Wow.
Why don't
You just beat Caleb's ass. I don't even know what to say. I'm like,
Man, that
usually I'm
was-
trying to like moderate between the two of you. And when this happens,
Yeah, what do you do? It's a runaway.
what am I supposed to do? You just bullied him.
Man,
Yeah.
that was blame it on the vid.
You had 12. It was 12-9 going into this. So we're gonna add the 5. You ended up with 17. Still not a 20 spot. So it's not like you actually ran away with the month, but it felt like it this time around. I tell you.
Yeah, I mean, from the get go, I was in shambles.
Yeah, that was a tough one for you for sure.
10-7 ends up our final score, or 10-17. Sorry, final score for the month.
Damn.
Man,
Well, peanut butter
after all
jelly
that-
burger. Here I come.
Run the table. Let's go.
Hey, that's about the best punishment you could ask for.
Yeah.
I'm just
not
gonna
mad
put it
about
out loud.
Yeah.
Nice
That
little
is
Elvis
fucking
burger.
lit.
I'm gonna have my broccoli burger and wash it down with a peanut butter and jelly burger. That's my goal.
Is it like
Yeah.
PB and J is the buns? Is that the idea, or are you
No, I
gonna put
think-
PB and J on it?
I'll probably just do PB and J, but I'm not gonna shy away from the PB and J. I'm gonna load
Yeah.
it up. I want to
Yeah,
look like a
make it
dog
happen,
trying
right?
to take a pill, like licking the top of my mouth when I'm eating this peanut butter.
Yeah.
It's like the burger's inside a massive. It's like a whole
Yeah.
loaf. PB&J.
Yeah.
But guys,
yeah.
before we forget, before we do our final send off, again, you have 24 hours.
48 hours.
48 hours. Make it 24 though, because if you really want them, you should just do it early. But 48 hours, April 30th at 11:59:59. If you want T-shirts, let us know which design you want, what size you are, and your home address. And you guys know the amounts already of what they're worth. If you're not a Patreon, subscribe and you can get dollars off. You can get a $5 T-shirt if you end up being a $10 Patreon. But email theburgerpodcast@gmail.com. Also, I'm telling this to all the viewers and to my counterparts here. Mitch, the fact that you didn't send us a request or a community kickoff question or a request for a t-shirt, but you signed our burger podcast at gmail.com up for J-Date. So, Mitch, if you're listening to this, you motherfucker better order a t-shirt.
You son of a
around or
bitch.
do something, because we are not on J-Date. I'm sorry, but the burger podcast professionally can't be on J-Date.
We are not looking.
No.
Yeah.
No, sir.
But
that's
anyways,
great.
If you guys want to hit them with the Patreon and everything else, we'll get out of here.
Well, how am I supposed to? How am I supposed to follow that? That is ridiculous. All right. Well, thanks for watching. If you are watching us, we appreciate you. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and somewhere else. Again, I still can't remember where the last
Amazon
place is.
Music.
Amazon Music, of course, the biggest company on the planet.
Relentless.com.
If you want to find it anywhere, our link tree is the place to be. linktr.ee/the burger podcast, or if you just want to type in linktree.com/the burger podcast. Our Patreon, our TikTok, our Instagram, they all have different stuff. They have the same stuff. It's all, you gotta really mix and match because you never know what's gonna get posted. But the YouTube is ready every Friday at noon. And if you want to reach out to us and say hey, say hi, hello, Order a
How you
shirt.
doing?
Order a shirt at theburgerpodcast@gmail.com. Please reach out to us. Justin,
Yeah.
Patreon.
Patreon, $2, $5, and $10. Like Caleb alluded to earlier, if you are a Patreon, any of those tiers gets a discount. Obviously, the $10 you get to be a guest, but you also get a really cheap T-shirt. If you are
$5 T-shirt.
yeah, I mean, come on, like a kid's making this shirt for a bowl of rice for his family. The least you could do is subscribe.
Well, we don't know that.
Whoa, we made it in the USA.
We
Come
are
on.
disconnecting ourselves from where these T-shirts are made.
Yeah,
This is
next to the cobalt mines.
well-benefited man stamping a shirt with a press.
Right. And guys, if you join the $10 one, not only will you get a $5 T-shirt, but you could be the next guest on our show.
That's right.
So
if you're a 2, you could upgrade to a 5 for the month just for the discount. 5 to 10, 2 to 10, not a subscriber to 10. Any of them works. Please email. We've gotten messages and DMs. We're just going to send you the email to order the T-shirts. And then as a little side note, send a community kickoff with your T-shirt order. And it's a double whammy. You get a dope ass T-shirt and you get featured on the podcast with a community kickoff. You can't beat that. So,
but it doesn't count if you don't send the question with the thing to get the sticker. You just send the question in.
Yeah.
If you send your order with the question, you get a sticker. If you send an order and then forget, and you're like, "Oh, I should have sent a question,"
tough shit.
Order
another shirt. Order another shirt.
Order another shirt. Limits 2 for Patreon members. 2.
Yeah.
2. We're broke. We're doing this off of no money.
Yeah.
We're just doing it for fun. I just want to have a T-shirt, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Please pre-order the T-shirts. We're having fun. We love you guys. Thanks for supporting us. It's a lot of fun for us to get together on a week-by-week basis and just shoot the shit. So anything you do for us is just more fun.
Appreciated. Yeah, more fun for us. But guys, after this ass whooping and maybe having COVID, it's time for your boy to go to bed. So we appreciate the support. Order T-shirts. Taryn, any last thoughts?
No. I was just
following
you up.
All right. But we appreciate the support, guys. Much love. This has been the Burger Podcast. I'm Caleb Leininger.
Justin Burkett.
And TK.
And we'll catch y'all later.
Peace.